Okay, so we're showing what this looks like as we get stuff going here. We're creating the file, and we're setting up a grid. The grid X means that we're making 24 squares in a row, and then it will take grid Y and call that function 24 times so that it makes a 24 by 24 grid. As we talked about some of the shapes we've worked with before, triangle 1, some of the constructs for each of these shapes will be requiring that you're making turns of 45 degrees. But if you're turning the opposite direction, you'll be taking the supplement of 45 degrees, in other words, doing a 135 degree turn. In addition, the hypotenuse length is always going to be with the side length, size, times the square root of 2. So make sure you import math so that you can do some of those calculations. And so it goes through the process of making that triangle and make sure that it gets a pen up and then moves forward so that it always starts at the next, where the next shape has to be. So we have 4 different triangle shapes based on orientation. We have a fill square and a no fill square. Okay, so when we create a row, it's as easy as calling each one of those shapes and then make sure that you get it ready for the next row so that we can do it and everything connects in correct ways and has the right adjacent neighbors as we create this. Each tile has the correct neighbors as we go. All right, and so that's where this function ready next row comes in. And as we go through this process, we're creating the rows, and we're asking now to start the background color. This is one of the tricks and the nuances of the program, is that we set up a background color and it fills it in, creating the background, the 6x6 shape, and then we put the pattern color on top of there. And this is the Boolean that creates the colors to switch. If the color back, we've called the color back the first color that was entered. If that's the case, switch it to color 2. If it's at color 2, switch it to color 1. So it just toggles the color. It does that type of logic for drawing the patterns as we go. And we make one whole pattern, and then we switch colors on those. All right. So as we switch colors from back and forth, we'll be able to create this nice graphic.